Welcome to the Crimsafe Endurance Countdown. My name's Ben Beasley and this is Greg Murphy. And Greg, let's talk about one of the real highlights so far of this year in the V8 supercars and a team that you're going to have to look out for in the Pirtek Enduro Cup, and that's Volvo.
Yeah, Gary Rogers Motorsport have done an amazing job this year, getting those two cars as competitive as what they've been. I mean, it has been quite a revelation, really, just to see Volvo come into the championship and do what they've done. Scotty McLaughlin, clearly the standout. His performance, the young guy blows me away. He's so silky smooth, so calm and controlled, and he just pumps out consistency. It's amazing to watch and really enjoyable to watch. So where they're going to be in the endurance races is anyone's guess. Clearly the car has got some incredible speed. Everyone talks about how good that engine is under the bonnet of the S60. So how that's going to fare them come the Enduros, and especially at Bathurst, will be anyone's guess. But who would have thought? Who would have thought we were going to see a Volvo V8 supercar competing at the level that it has been competing this year so far?
Now, joining Scott will be a guy he knows very well in Frenchman Alex Premat, who was part of the operation for the last 2 years. He's coming in and he's really got something to prove. And the other car, Robert Dahlgren, a Swedish guy, and it's been tough is not the real word for it. I mean, it's a tough challenge with a brand new car, a brand new series, circuits he's never seen, but he will have an experienced guy with him in Greg Ritter. Yeah,
Greg Ritter, he blows me away. He turns up, does a couple of races every year, and just does a great job. He's quite unassuming, a little bit rough around the edges as Greg, but man, he gets in the car and delivers time after time. So I think he's going to probably lead the way in the 34 car, and he's going to probably help Robert Dahlgren quite a bit, and with his first Enduros here in Australia. And with Scott and Alex, they know each other really well. They became, I think, pretty close last year. And Alex is going to have to support Scott and do the job and just give the car to him to really, I suppose, hopefully make the most of it and potentially give it a result.
Well, we caught up with Scott McLaughlin and also the brains behind the trust in terms of an engineering side, Richard Holway.
Scotty, a lot of people talking about this Volvo package this year right from the outset, looking towards the Enduros. How well do you think it's going to be suited to Bathurst?
I think it's going to be pretty good. We've got great engine power, as everyone knows, and our aero package is very consistent. So we've had a good car everywhere we've gone this year, and hopefully we've got a good car going to Bathurst this year.
Is it something that you've looked forward to, getting in this car at Bathurst, especially with a new surface, maybe some pretty Hollywood lap times?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I watched the Bathurst 12 hour with the new surface, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, the car, we've been really trying to get the reliability up and running for the Enduros and looking more towards having a crack at the Enduro Cup. Obviously, we're still in the championship hunt in some ways, but we're more building for next year. Well, this year we've been able to maybe get our stuff sorted before the Enduro, so we can have maybe make our championship almost the Enduro Cup. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The boys are pretty pumped, and it's our car's good. So hopefully we can be as fast at Bathurst or everywhere in the Enduros as we have been all year.
A very big part of winning that cup is going to be co-drivers, and in Alex Premat, do you think that's a real trump card for you?
I think, Alex he knows what he's doing. He's done a lot of Enduros over in Audi, Audi land and Le Mans, all that sort of stuff. So I think we get along really well. I was actually sad to see him go this year, but at the end of the day, it's good to have him back and on my team. He was fast at Bathurst, Sandown Gold Coast last year. It was probably his 3 best events, and he was on for a podium last year at Bathurst. So yeah, we're pretty pumped, and it should be pretty cool.
Another talking point this year has been obviously how the fans have reacted to the Volvo and also to yourself. A few moments of flamboyance throughout the year. How do you reckon all that's going to be at Bathurst? Is it going to be on a different level?
Yeah, I think we've had a really good response everywhere we've gone. Obviously, saying the F-bomb a few times hasn't hurt us, but it's one of those things where you just don't know till you get to Bathurst. Bathurst is a lot massively Holden and Ford, and I can imagine Volvo is probably a little bit different for them. But we've had a great response, like I said, everywhere we've gone, and from all the Holden and Ford fans, not only just Volvo fans. So yeah, got a lot of new ones, and hopefully we'll get some more over the Bathurst weekend if we take a win.
Richard, looking towards endurance races, and particularly Bathurst, we talk about reliability and also fuel consumption. Is the package where it needs to be in those areas to go up and win that race?
Yeah, I mean, we're still finding little things with reliability. Obviously, the engine's quite different There's probably more higher level of vibration than last year's engine, so we're still finding some niggling little things. But in general, the main dramas that we had at the start of the season we're on top of. There's just a little few details we've got to tick off. So reliability-wise, we're confident. But fuel consumption, we're right on the cusp, I think, of we're not quite there yet, so we've got some work to do there.
And car balance-wise, like everyone's going to be going up, Bathurst in particular, with a new surface, there'll be a few new things to learn. Does that make it more challenging for you that you've got a new car as well?
Yeah, it does, definitely, because there's no doubt that the aero is different, so we sort of have two missions. We're chasing the surface and the aero, but I think we've always had good pace at Bathurst, so we're confident that we'll be able to find a balance and be competitive up there.
Obviously, for the 33 car, Alex is a very well-known co-driver to you guys. How is he fitted in, and how does he fit with Scotty's style in the car?
Oh, they get on really well together. Size-wise, they're a pretty good fit. Balance, I mean, from the setups last year, they were so close. They worked together well last year. So, we're really looking forward. Alex he'll be quick. He was quick there. Had a chance to win it there last year, and had some bad luck. So I think we're a strong. They'll be a strong pairing.
So do you think it's realistic to be aiming to win the Enduro Cup?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're going up there to win, and I think those two guys are more than capable of doing it. We've just got to give them the car to do it. Yeah, absolutely.
That's a look inside the Gary Rogers run Volvo squad ahead of this year's Pirtek Enduro Cup. Stay tuned for more of the Crimsafe Endurance Countdown here at speedcafe.com.
We've been robbed a couple of times actually.
So we had this screen installed.
For a cheap alternative.
They look identical, so you think you're getting an equivalent product and you're not.
Most Crimsafe lookalikes can pop out because they're only held in with a piece of plastic. But Crimsafe screw clamp locks the mesh and spreads the impact.
Solid and sturdy, and definitely instills a lot of confidence in us.
If you pay for what you get, Crimsafe is definitely the way to go. Better off paying the extra and getting the better product.
Because if it's not Crimsafe, it's not Crimsafe.